Check out the Hip Hop Stop on Dublin South FM. Definitely going to get this going. This is live here, Dublin South FM. Check it out, boys.
Shout outs to Connor for the opportunity. Retap music all day. Ace, get 'em.
Let's go. Yeah, psychotic, exotic feelings and places that I'm living. Ironic, symbolic pictures that I just seem to vision. Dreams of the prison, that's when I wake surrounded in sweat. Thinking of me future, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Hoping I'm blessed, I'm sick of speaking to microphones. Wishing the best, I'm here to speak to a million domes. Like Mr. Holmes, cause I'm jotting all these essays. Humor to the mind, meditation like the best haze. I always seem to question me vision, is feeling like I'm in a dream. So I question the living, the answers that I'm giving are just nothing but strange facts. Feeling this way cause I suffer from panic attacks. And these lyrics are where I'm putting this pain. Well, everybody has their sunny days, I'm living rain. I'm just saying, that's the expression I'm using for these metaphors. This is all that I have, I hope to open many doors. Cause where I'm from, this music doesn't get recognition. It's cause the way that we pronounce and the way that we're spitting. So we're proving to the people are wrong. They still complain about the accent, saying that it's too strong. And we're just living in the land of the violence. Drug habits, rob cars, hearing nothing but sirens. And that's the type of stuff I have to embed. Be street smart, otherwise you'll get the gun to the head. Bagging the meds, they just live a minimum wage. Then it's the drug dealer splitting all the profit they made. Keeping the kill, and that's once that's supplied. Cause all the drugs are just sent straight out to the south side. And as I'm scripting all the life that I'm seeing, I'm trying to talk to the minds of all these human beings. And it's the reason I wrote this, so you'll never end up begging on the streets like you're homeless. What?
Ooh. Yo. Ace just killed it. I don't know how I'm gonna keep up with that.
Yes.
Competition. Oh, I'm only messing.
Right, here we go. Look.
His flow used to be jagged like a jigsaw sword, so he spit his heart and soul on beats until his lips all dried. Now he's staring deeply into hip-hop size. Crowds feeling this vibe, got the type of skill to force chills on spine. Studied the art form in depth, wrote bizarre songs and left his arms sore and set his heart on the best. Treating syllables like pancakes and flipping them, and he if and buts he scribbled them. Nothing's messing this mission up. A warrior with that one pride and corrupt mind, violent with the pen, never slapped cats but he punched lions, using colossal verbs that nobody heard. Confused and shocked his peers, cause they're like, should labels not be heard? Realised he had to have patience like a doctor's chair. He was rocking heads and shoulders without washing hair, structuring masterpieces, daydreaming of that distant life. Made the crowd feel every now and we got them singing like, remember me? It's the Milky Bar kid with the vintage glasses that you hit and tarnished. Didn't need my lunch to stop the hunger, the written bars did, so we hit them hard with this wizard magic that I had in my fingertips. These other kids hadn't. Now I'm chasing the dream in the fast lane world, I'm feeling car sick. My determination's on another height. When he told me I didn't fit in, I thought he meant that my jump was tight. Even with two sizes too big on, I was the worthless type that worship mics and got the urge to fight. And wrote till I blood me sight, wrote till I hurt to write. Realised the game needs me like the sky needs the birds to fly. Without it wouldn't be looking right. Intellectual syllables, you want a lesson, I'll give you one in less than a minute, son. Pick any rapper out, beat on my chest and I'll finish them. Left them in critical and eat the rest of the business up. What?
Yes.
That was sick.
Jesus, lads.
Thank you for that one.
Jesus, lads. This is the Hip Hop Stop. We'll have this up on the YouTube, Facebook. Lads, killed it. Absolutely killed it. Absolutely. You now listen to the Hip Hop Stop here with me, Conor Branley. We're broadcasting live from the Dundrum Town Centre. Currently playing is All Figured Out, and that's Big Sean off his new album, Hall of Fame. And we're back with some quality guests on tonight's show. We've got EJ and Ace in the studio. How you doing, lads?
What's up? How's it going?
That's loud. How are you getting on? All right. Good to see you all the way out from Blanchardstown.
Yeah.
Great to have you on the show. Finally, we tried to get you on a while back there, but we were having a bit of trouble to get you on.
Yeah. We couldn't make it last time.
Apologies.
How was the leaving? Did you do the leaving start this year? Did you?
Yeah, we did.
How'd you get on?
Grand, yeah.
Happy enough.
Happy.
Yeah.
Over the moon.
You weren't one of these. You aren't one of these stress out people over the leaving card race.
No, not at all.
Like myself, lads. Obviously, you see where I am now. Like, you know what I mean. So, give us a little bit of background about yourselves. Ace, you want to start off? Give us, how did you get involved in the hip hop scene? How long have you been going?
Well, I started all this when I was 11, and it was in 5th class actually. And then I went into 6th class, and then I met Ev and figured out he rapped as well. So we kind of started off from there, and we've been doing it since then. But we've been on and off, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because we've started a group like Retap Music, we started that back on first year, was it?
Yeah, first year, yeah.
Yeah, first year we came up with that. And then we were on and off, basically, as I said, but now we're strong, staying together, so that's it.
So you were going since 11. You were on. Were you on RTE at one stage? Did I see you on RTE, or was that?
Yeah, that was back a while ago.
That was on two. Was that on 2Tube? Was it? 2Tube,
yeah.
2Tube, yeah.
I was on it twice.
Were you on it twice?
Yeah.
I knew your face because I seen you a while ago, and I was like, I think I've seen him before. And how did that get set up for you?
Through some fella. I went to some studio. My school sent me to some Windmill Lane studio back a while ago.
Yeah.
And some chap was there that was signed to a big record label. We worked in RTE, and you just got through to that then with him there.
From there, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, what about yourself, VJ? How did you get involved? Why did you start rapping?
Why did I start rapping?
Yeah.
I was bullied. I know it sounds cliche and all, but I was bullied when I was a kid in primary school, and I don't know, like I loved rap music. I always listened to it and all. I used to sit in my room and write out, like I'd play raps and then pause them so I could write down the lyrics so I could memorise them, you know.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I just started writing raps, like slagging the people that bullied me, but I'd never say them to anyone. And then I wrote a rap about, like, we call ourselves Retap Music because Retap backwards was Peter, and Peter was a close friend of ours that died in 2008, 1st of March. And
is he older friend, or was he?
No, he was younger.
Younger friend, yeah.
Him. So that's why we call it. And I wrote rap about that back in 6th class, and me dad found where I wrote the rap, and he says you can record that, and I was like, how am I supposed to record it? So he gave me this camera that you could voice record on, and I recorded on that, and I made a video, put it on YouTube, and everyone was just buzzing about it, and they were like, oh, this fella's a deadly rapper, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's how we started.
Just gave you confidence from there.
Yeah.
And do you think that kind of helped you get away from the whole bullying aspect? Because I know loads of people going through school at some stage gets bullied somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you think that was like an outlet for you, was it?
Yeah, that definitely, 100%.
Because you do get people, like loads of people are getting bullied online now, and they're like, what'll I do? Like, I'm getting bullied online, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, that was your way for
I just
you
wrote
to...
it down, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The anger, like I didn't fight back, I didn't say stuff back to them, I just wrote it down.
Just get it all off the chest.
Just get it off your chest. And then when you met then, what age were you when you met then starting off?
11 maybe.
Yeah,
you were 11
yeah.
and I was 10.
So who was better then on the mic when you were 11?
I don't know, we can't be saying that. That's not allowed, no.
Now obviously that's a few years ago when the hip hop scene wasn't as big, or it was there, but it's starting to turn around. Obviously it's not huge at the moment, but what reaction did you get then from people who were like, oh, you're rapping, what you doing? Did you get much?
See, we used to rap in an American accent, and it was only last year or something.
I think a year or two, yeah.
That we started rapping in an Irish accent, like.
And what was that on the back of? Because we get this debate is going on left, right and centre. Oh, using accents, blah, blah, blah. So why did you stop?
Why did we stop? I don't know. It was just like, we tried it one day and we put it out on the net. What we done was, like, we recorded a track called Point Proven, and we rapped it in our Irish accent for the people that criticise us about our American accent.
Yeah.
Like, so it was basically just slagging the accent off, and then everyone that listened to it was like, oh, you sound much better, your voice sounds much better like that, and then that was it, like, you know what I mean?
That's how it all happened, yeah.
Just switched, and then it's just being constant.
Yeah.
Do you find you get a bit more respect now with the Dublin accent?
Yeah, a lot more
definitely,
recognition, 100%,
yeah.
Back then when we had an American accent, like, we were lucky to get 1,000 views in our videos, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one really paid any mind. Like, there's still people today that are like these boys are only new to it and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and I'm just like, we're not new to it, like, we've been in this a long time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And since we changed the accent, there's just a lot more opportunity, a lot more people are recognising us and respecting us, and so it's a good change, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's actually a positive thing to change the accent.
Yeah.
But
But
definitely.
before, it seemed to be a negative thing to have the accent, the Irish accent, isn't that right?
Yeah, that was it.
It's
Definitely.
like
You can talk to any Irish rapper, and they'll tell you that they started off in an American accent. They all done it, you know what I mean?
And there's one or two still out there, actually. There's a few out there, but like, I think it's everybody to their own, but definitely I think the way to go now is probably the Irish accent, the American accent. The Irish accent is definitely a way to go.
Ah, yeah, definitely.
The scene's a lot bigger, and it's off the ground now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot more happening for us, so.
Class. Yeah. In terms of musical influences, lads, what got you into, like, who did you start off listening to? Who would be a big fan of musically, hip hop wise, or even not hip hop wise, just musically in general?
See, I grew up on UB40 reggae music, like.
Yeah.
So I always loved the the way they flow to a beat and all. Like there'll be rappers in the UB40 songs, and I'll be like, oh, that sounds good. And then obviously then you start listening to rap, and I'd say my biggest influence was probably Eminem.
Yeah.
Top time.
Me too as well, to be honest with you. Eminem and 50 Cent, so basically they're my two favourite back then anyways.
They're going to get you get going for a buzzing. Like I think Eminem has been huge for Irish in the scene for Ireland to open up doors for hip hop in Europe in general. Did you hear the new single?
Oh, I actually didn't think you did you?
The new Eminem single?
Yeah.
You went to Eminem actually, did you, in Slane?
Oh, he did.
I went to Eminem.
What did you think of him?
Oh, best night of my life.
Brilliant,
Definitely.
wasn't he?
It was unbelievable.
No, we were up there. We were absolutely buzzing. Still getting over it, to be honest with you. Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked from it. So you're making moves now in the Irish hip hop scene, and you're getting a bit more recognition. What do you think of the whole Irish hip hop scene?
It's nothing
since
but
the start.
Honestly, it's just nothing but love. And that's the way it is.
Yeah.
Like everyone has always said the exact same thing to us. Like, how haven't we heard you before? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like there's people like calling us for gigs, and it's just honestly just nothing but love. It's just a big circle, and we're all just trying to get it out there, and that's it.
Yeah, constantly doing gigs and all now. Sure, we were in there a few minutes ago before I came on here, and we actually got another gig, so
class.
That's the way it goes. Like,
just got a message there saying he's interested. And I was like, yeah, we're on everything.
exactly everything we can do.
Just try and get to it as much
yourselves out
there. Get yourselves out there as much as you can.
Yeah.
In terms of beat wise, lads, what's where are you getting the beats from? Are you making them yourselves or?
We're being sent beats by. We've got one or two beats of Alan Newman. Shout out to Alan Newman, by the way. And
big
there's
shout outs.
There's other beats that we just rob off the internet, basically.
Yeah, basically. Well, it's only a mixtape, so we're allowed to do that for now.
No,
but we're making an album.
That's perfectly legal to do that. Yeah,
definitely.
Are you looking to work with anyone in general, or is that in the pipeline that you've been doing?
There's a track that's going to be on the Undergrowth, the mixtape, coming soon. Look out for it. With Funzo, you know Funzo?
Yeah.
Shout out to Funzo, by the way. And there's going to be a track with him on it. I think that's the only feature on the mixtape.
It is, believe it or not, yeah.
That's
the
the only
rest of the
feature.
whole mixtape is just us two. So that's the only feature on it.
The only feature.
We only said that to ourselves as well. We were like, I was like, Ev, we've no features on the mixtape. Like, you need to get at least one on it. We're just like, we need a singer.
We
so
just
got
Funzo was up for it. So
Funzo was up for it, was he?
Funzo, yeah, he's been doing nothing but showing us love, man. Like that fella, honestly, I respect him so much. Like, not out of everyone, but like he's more like a mate now, you know what I mean, than like a person that's in it as well, you know what I mean. So
yeah,
you sound lads.
He's cool. Yeah.
In terms of Irish hip hop boys, are you into anyone in particular in the hip hop scene, or is it just on your own?
Yeah, there's a good few. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we listen to it. Yeah.
Class A's and all them. Yeah.
Class A's and Little Dialect and Working Class Records and all. Like, we listen to everything. There's no particular favourite Irish artist, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, it's all love, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're doing their thing, we're doing our thing. Let's do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think it's hard to break into the scene, lads? Like, is it tough getting into the scene? Do you think it's very clicky, or do you think...
It took us, we only decided this in May, was it?
Yeah.
May, me and you come together, and like, since then we've done like, 7 gigs, 8 gigs?
Yeah.
And we've done... What else is it? We've got a website up.
So you've been making moves.
Yeah, making moves big time, man.
Why did you you were on your own for a while, weren't you? And you were on your own.
Yeah,
so why did you just make the move? Obviously you're friends at the start, and why did you just decide, right, it's going to be now Ace and EJ? What made that
I don't know. Basically, like, we hang around with each other. We're both rappers.
Yeah.
As I said, we've been on and off, and like, he'd be putting out music videos, and
he'd feel like he was slacking, and then he'd put out a music video, and I'd feel like he was slacking.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a big competition.
Yeah, so.
And we're mates, like, you know what I mean? We're good mates since we're 10 and 11. So, like, we said to each other one day, come on, we make a mixtape together. Like, that'd be good. We make a mixtape together, and then we can go our separate ways after it. And he was like, yeah. And then the buzz we were getting when we said that, me and him were back together, and then when we let people hear tracks and all, me and him was just like, let's just roll it.
Yeah, may as well be together, like, as a group, like.
And it's probably it's like the training thing. If you have a partner, if you have a buddy going to football, if you're going to the gym, kind of keeps you like, I'm going to try and beat him this week, or beat him on a verse and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Do you find yourself arguing over who comes in first, or is it?
No.
It's like we
have this thing going on the mixtape. Like, say the first song, it's Force Verse or something, and then on the second song, he'd be Force Verse. That's the way we done it. So it wouldn't be like, who's first verse, who's second verse. So it just goes in order. order,
Right, so
basically.
it's done through. It's fair enough. Like,
Yeah, that's the way it rolls, yeah.
we're going to
Rolls
go
in
into
any
a bit of it. Can we get a bit of a wrap off it, and then we're
Yeah.
going to talk about the undergrowth. I want to get a bit of information
Yeah,
out of that.
definitely.
I know
Sweet
we
as
have
well.
a beat here. This is the hip hop stop here. We got Ace and EJ in the studio right now.
buzzing here
and
after
they're
that.
going to be performing. We're going to
buzzing.
have
This
now
up on
undergrowth
YouTube as
lads
well, so stay tuned.
to bring us straight back into it. Explain what the undergrowth mixtape is about and how it came together and what's going on with it.
So basically, as I said before, we planned just to make a mixtape together, and we were sitting there and we were like, we're thinking of names, right?
Yeah.
So what can we call it? And we were like, right, we call it Knowledge is Power. And then my mate beside me was like, no, you can't call it Knowledge is Power. And I was like, why? And he was like, because there's an English rapper that has a mixtape called Knowledge is Power. I was like, okay. So we just started
Fair
jotting down. And then the Undergrowth came about when...
Yeah, I made that name. Credits to me, yeah.
Big shout outs to EJ now, yeah.
Yeah, take credit. The Undergrowth came about when he said it to me. Actually, he looked it up. What does it mean again? The Undergrowth. It's
It
like
has some
something that's
weird
not
meaning.
developed yet.
Yeah, basically
Like-
that's the way we put it, like.
Something that's not developed yet. Like it's the Undergrowth.
Yeah.
So basically, what the mixtape means is me and him were not developed yet. Like this is the only start of what we can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if this
Exactly.
gets people buzzing, then you have to wait and see what we can actually get our hands on, what we can actually do. You know what I mean? So that's basically the concept of the Undergrowth.
That's the whole concept of it.
Yeah.
How many tracks is on it?
10.
And how long did it take you to make the whole E EP?
It's from we started it late May.
Yeah, definitely.
Late May, and it's literally only being wrapped up now.
Yeah.
So
We've
I
two
know.
more songs to do. Well, we have them written and all. We
we
just
have
to
to,
lay them
yeah,
down.
we have the writtens and all done. We just have to get into the studio and stop being lazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just getting things
I know,
done.
it's not that we're being lazy. We're hard-working people.
Yeah, it's
We
just
always have
too
something
much
to do.
going on at the exact same time.
Don't know
Like,
what's
it's just
going on.
like,
It's new
It's
to
like,
us.
when's the next gig? And I was like, I actually don't know. Darryl, when's the next gig? Come on, man.
You just look after all that side of things yourselves, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
you
Yeah,
can contact you directly if you're looking for gigs.
yeah, 100%.
In terms of charging, is it going to be a free download or what way are you going to
Oh,
release
well,
it?
we have to charge €5. I know it's recession and all, but we need to make some sort of money.
Yeah, it's just we're making the money back of like the printing and the CDs and
Yeah.
that's all it is.
Is it going to be available on a download as well? Can we download it?
Is it gonna be
I
available?
think it's going to be on iTunes.
Yeah,
Trying to get it up
we're
on the
trying to,
iTunes.
yeah,
yeah.
we still have to sort that out. We still have a meeting or something to do, don't we?
Yeah, it's tricky
Yeah,
enough.
about
Can be.
iTunes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It is, yeah.
So we have that going on. So when we, yeah, how do you say, like more than likely be on iTunes.
Yeah,
I'd
touch
say
wood.
so.
We'll put it up on the Facebook
Yeah.
page
Yeah,
anyway when it's
yeah,
out.
definitely. Yeah.
In terms of when's it being released?
I'm not sure yet. We haven't set a release
Here.
date.
You're coming on the show and you don't even have a date. Give us a
Yeah,
date.
I know.
But that's what we said to him. I was like, come on, we have to give him a date, even though if we don't have a date.
Is it
like,
going to
so
come out next month at some stage?
Ah, yeah,
September,
definitely.
Right.
100%, 100%.
So look out for it in September.
Yeah.
Definitely, 100%.
100%.
And you're talking about gigs there in terms of performance-wise, just to go back. Is it nerve-wracking getting out on stage, doing a bit of rapping?
First time, yeah, very, very, very nerve-wracking. But we just got used to we just on stage, me and him just feed off each other's own energy. You know what I mean? That's all it is. We
Exactly.
know, if we stop rapping, he knows to come in. Our chemistry on stage is just that's all that people ever say to us. Boys, put on a brilliant show. Our chemistry on stage and your vibe is unbelievable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you look out for each other basically.
I'm his hype man. He's my hype man.
That's
as
the
well.
way it
And
works.
do you do his lyrics kind of like a proof Eminem job? Remember
Yeah,
when?
yeah, like that,
that's
exactly
exactly
like
it,
that.
yeah.
It'd be tough, yeah. So you need that. You need someone on stage like that as well.
Yeah.
100%.
And it gives you a bit of confidence as well. You're not on your own as well, buzzing on yourself on the stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you got a DJ? Is there a DJ or just?
No, we
We
just
actually
go up
don't.
and then just
We just got up
whatever,
and
yeah.
play the beat.
And yeah,
just
what
rock
have you got
out.
coming? Is there any gigs coming that we can go and see as soon, or is anything you can announce tonight?
We have a gig. What was that date, man?
That gig that we just got in
Yeah,
there a
that's
few
the-
minutes ago. I'm
It's
not
com-
sure what
it's
date
coming
it
up
was.
soon.
It's coming up in
It's
September.
in Sweeney's, isn't
It's
it?
in Sweeney's bar. It's an opening for P8 the House.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
P8
yeah,
the
yeah,
House,
yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
yeah, we're promoting. We're doing a set at that. Say half an hour set. So come in and see us. See Ace and EJ rock
Definitely.
out.
And
Exactly.
where can we get you lads on the social network buzz? If someone says, "Listen, I've never heard of these boys before. I want to contact them."
Well, we set up a new Twitter page there about 2 weeks ago, was it?
Yeah.
Retep Music, just RETEP, and then music. Just
Music,
the normal
yeah.
way, yeah.
And we have a Facebook page is Ace and EJ. See, we had a bit of trouble with an Ace and EJ fan page that was made for us because the admins start messing up and stuff. So it's not actually Ace and the word and. It's not that. It's Ace and the
And
symbol
sign,
and
yeah.
And sign,
yeah, it's that Facebook page. So Ace and EJ, the symbol, like, then you can find us on that. And our YouTube channel is
Retap Music Official.
Retap Music Official,
Yeah.
and we have a website as well. What's
Yeah.
that?
It's not fully done
No,
yet,
it's not
so
for
So you're gonna have
there's
a
no point
website.
to refer.
We'll
We're
throw
gonna
that
have-
up as well.
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of, so I know when people see this rap tonight that we did, that you just did, they're gonna get a load of Irish artists looking for you to do like features. Are you open to do features for other artists if they're on to you?
definitely,
Yeah, definitely. We're
100%.
up for you.
Class, absolutely
Definitely.
quality. I know we've a tune here off the Undergrowth
Yeah.
that you brought in. I suppose it's probably hasn't been played on the radio yet, has it?
No
It's
one's heard
first
it yet.
time.
No one's
It's gonna
heard
be
it.
the first time.
Right,
so
lads, you work away. You can intro this stuff. So go ahead there, and I'll bang it on.
Right, this is a single off the Undergrowth. It's coming in September. Retap Music all day. Find us on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. Let's go.
Thanks again, lads, for coming in. Appreciate
bother.
that.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the opportunity.
And on the dark